E for MarketWizards.com and eMiniWizard.com. At the end of the primary trade time, getting into the end of the second hour on the 5th of December 2019, reminding traders to use risk capital you can afford to lose. Well, we had a reasonably good morning, and let's differentiate a couple of ideas. First of all, we're playing the pipe for this month and obviously this week, understanding that we had thought the 25, a big pivot in our system, was resistance till broken. And we needed to bust this 1375 to 12 area for good fortune this morning. And then we said, let's use this idea of the twos as support, remembering yesterday's low at 1.25 RTH, and said, let's make sure that we don't overstay on the break. And T1 was 03, 275, so pretty much on the money for that idea. And we had noted a hidden chart that some traders don't look at, which really helped us this morning, I believe. So this is kind of standard fare, and got to break one level to get to the next. And right now, we've had a nice bounce off of the lows, coming back in to test the weekly middle in here. We know there's a hidden pivot at 10.5. That's our big magnet. And so wrapping up some ideas, we talked about our intraday chart. Make sure you paid coming into 12 to 1375. And we want to remember the overnight low, we're using that as support for now until broken. We break that, then we can come back down and do some more damage. We also want to remember this was a hidden chart that we looked at this morning as the market was tanking. We knew we could go to any low, but we said, let's make sure we are paid by 3.25, because that was the middle of yesterday's low to the overnight high. And in a 2-day swing, that's the middle, and this is a hidden pivot. So this chart today, very helpful. And so this box is our support box right now. This is our transition box that we are trying to resolve. And then obviously this is our resistance box up here if the market plays whack-a-mole later. And we've talked about the importance of understanding quality trades. And there's a much better odds trade coming from the top from that 25 pivot, coming for the half gap to the 15 zone to the gap. And then anything below that's the good fortune. And this is where typically traders get caught on an undercut low, wanting too much. Originally, be happy getting the half gap, then the gap. And then our greed kicks in and everybody wants to keep coming and close this gap down here at 91, say. But you have to take it step by step. Allow for markets to ebb and flow and profits to be taken. So this chart, a real winner today for us. And a reminder that we tried to be congruent. And by congruent, I'm talking about having our actions match our thoughts. That's one of the hardest trades in the world for people to do, is to make their mind and their body work together in our actions. And it becomes more reflexive. So the more you practice good habits and just trying to say, okay, this is what I believe and that's the trade I'm going to take. You could hate this trade up here. The ones you hate are usually the best. oh my God, they're going to run me and I'm going to grab another 20 points out of my pocket. You have to have the confidence in your discipline that you're going to take your stop out if you're wrong. And then you start and you get a little progress, and then you get some uh, traction. And the big boy is in the trade. We know that. And okay, maybe we can get that gap. There are no easy trades, none. I am the biggest supporter of telling people stay humble, don't quit your day job. It's a tough, tough business. And anybody who makes believe this is an easy business, you should run away from as fast as possible. This is the hardest business you're ever going to be in. You know, one or two mistakes and you're out of business. You can't, and Zeke has said that a long time ago. We can't ever let that demon out from inside of us where we just go on tilt and do stupid things. If you're wrong, cut your little finger off and say, okay, I'll get it back. Don't compound the problem by by fighting yourself. All right, here's the current range we've got. Angels and demons, 2375. Our resistance for now, our angel support is 05.5. Middle is 1475, 15 area, that half gap. So for now, anybody that's taking a second whack short side, reminder, these are not the same quality trades as ones from the top. Hope you had a good morning and stay out of trouble. I'll see you in the Slack room.